Hey everybody, Darcy Sky here, and today we're going to do another music review. It's been a while, but there's so much great music. Today we're checking out Pink Floyd's Wish You Were Here. And boy, don't I wish you were here to check this out. This is the 2016 Pink Floyd Records release on vinyl. Again, I listen to vinyl because it's the easiest setup I have. I don't have a good CD setup, or computer speakers aren't great. Comes with some cool extras, give you a little look there. It's a great record. I mean, stop the review right there. Great record. Go it. I think possibly my favorite Pink Floyd record. Easily top 3, but I think it's this or Animals. I listen to this more. So if I'm going with what I listen to more, let's go with Wish You Were Here. But again, comes out in 1975, right after Dark Side of the Moon. Massive success for the band. Right after that, they're going to go to Animals. Another massive success for the band, and really a strong trilogy of albums that you could extend beyond a trilogy. You got The Wall coming up. Metal is an earlier album, kind of before. I think they have one album in between that and Dark Side of the Moon, Atom Heart Mother. So just a great run of records from the band. But I think this is easily my favorite Pink Floyd record. For a good reason. Every song on here is a great showcase of what the band can do. Some songs are not the best, admittedly, but they're still great showcases, again, for what the band can do. So let's go track by track. So obviously, Wish You Were Here is the title track. We'll get to that later. Starts with Shine On You Crazy Diamond, or not the first part. First half, parts 1 to 4, 1 to 5 of Shine On You Crazy Diamond. Written about Syd Barrett, the founding band member who had to leave the band kind of before they hit stardom. Years previously, before they had hit stardom, because of drug addiction, mental health issues, and really hit the band hard. He was definitely their driving force into the psychedelic rock movement, and it was a shame kind of what happened to him, and they saw that too, and so they kind of dedicated this musical track to him. There's a story that he had showed up at Abbey Road where they recorded the album during the sessions, and the band just didn't recognize him. They thought he had wandered in off the street. He was a lot larger than he normally was, big hairy beard. He just kind of showed up and mumbled some things, and some people eventually recognized him, others didn't until he had left. And reportedly that's the last time Pink Floyd as the band had seen him, which kind of adds more weight to this record, which is not a great story. It adds weight as making it an interesting story, let's say that. So again, Shine On Crazy Diamond, the first half, lyrically focuses on Syd Barrett, how, he was really powerful driving force for the band. And musically, it's great. It starts with kind of a slow keyboard build, and we get so much awesome work from David Gilmour on this, really the whole band on this whole album. But we get plenty of musical interludes and musical sections before we kick in to the main song, the driving with the lyrics. Just such a great song, and that goes into Welcome to the Machine, which is kind of the first standard length song on this album. It's really dark and ambient, very haunting, and about just alienation in the music industry. That's what it focuses on. Really great keyboard work again on here. It's got some great sounds. If you're into the progressive rock keyboard aesthetic, you can't go wrong with that track. It's awesome. Next, it's Have a Cigar. Maybe the weakest song on the album, but again, not a bad song. Just kind of an odd choice. It features a guest vocalist, which is fine. Guest vocalists are great, but they don't offer anything that David Gilmour or Roger Waters couldn't have done on their own. They don't hit registers that neither of them can do. They don't have a certain cadence or a tone that neither of them have. In fact, it sounds a lot like it could have been Roger Waters singing. But so that's a bit odd, but it's just a pretty good rock song. So, Pink Floyd doing some more straight ahead rock. And again, that's about alienation in the music industry. Who's there for you, right? They had just found massive success that they hadn't had before. They were successful before, but now they're really blowing up. So, who's here now that wasn't here a year ago, 2 years ago? What do they want from you, right? After that, you have the title track, Wish You Were Here, which is a beautiful acoustic ballad, lyrically on point. It's such a beautiful song. And again, it just highlights how great this band can be doing lengthier progressive songs like Shine on You Crazy Diamond, or even just simpler tunes, you know, classically inspired tunes like this. It's just really, really beautiful song to hear. And then the album, it just closes out again, the last half of Wish You Were Here, which lyrically there isn't much there. There's only, I think, like a few lines of music, of lyrics, but musically, again, it returns to the themes that were at the beginning, so it's a great way to kind of bookend the album. So again, Wish You Were Here, this is, again, the 2016 Pink Floyd Records release. It sounds really good, really clean, a really high dynamic range. In fact, I think there's a few goodies in here. Yeah, there's a postcard that I'm going to use. I'll totally use this. No, it's just staying in there. But again, I love when records come with goodies. Download codes are great, but I mean, it's Wish You Were Here. Who doesn't have a CD version of this already, another vinyl version of this already? I think this is the third time I've bought this album, but this version is the one that sounds the best. This version is just, it's a great way to listen to your music. And again, I want to stress that however you listen to music, you should pick whatever's going to sound the best. My computer setup, not great for listening to music. CD setup, not great. I have a pretty good turntable, pretty good speakers that I have with that. That's how I prefer to listen to it. Vinyl isn't always the best choice. Just do whatever's going to sound best. That's what I say. But back to the record overview. It's just solid record. I think my favorite Pink Floyd record. If you're not sure about Pink Floyd, listen to this. It's got a bit of every style of Pink Floyd. Not quite their kind of more psychedelic earlier work. Doesn't feature too much of that, but it's got kind of their more standard pop rock stuff as well as their more progressive rock stuff. It's just a great album. The band is firing on all cylinders. If you've heard Dark Side of the Moon, you've heard The Wall, and you're not sure what else the band has to offer, because they do have quite a big catalog, try Wish You Were Here. You can't go wrong. That's it for today, guys. Catch you next time. Bye.